Hello, today I'm going to talk about Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus is a genus of theropod from North Africa. It lived about 100 to 94 million years ago. Spinosaurus is the largest known carnivore. The skull was about 6 feet long and the body was about 46 to 58 feet long, and it weighed 13 to 22 tons. The skull of Spinosaurus is a lot like a crocodile. It has nostrils on the top of the skull, like in front of the eyes. Where's my Spinosaurus? This is my Spinosaurus. The nostrils are up in front of the eyes, and it has a long, narrow snout. The straight, cone-shaped teeth are also like a crocodile. A lot of theropods had curved blade-like teeth, and these adaptations are useful for eating a lot of fish. Other spinosaurids have been found with partially digested fish scales in their stomach. Some pterosaur bones have also been found with spinosaurid teeth embedded in them. Spinosaurus also had denser and more compact bones, very similar to what you see in like modern aquatic animals. These adaptations suggest that Spinosaurus was largely aquatic, or at least semi-aquatic. The knowledge of Spinosaurus has a really interesting history. It was first discovered in 1915 by Ernst Stromer in Egypt, which is where the species name comes from. Though Spinosaurus teeth were found around the 1840s, but they were thought to be crocodilian teeth. Stromer's holotype was very fragmented. They had a handful of neural spines, the elongated ones that made up the sail, and part of the lower jaw and a couple other little pieces. Stromer has a pretty well-known 1936 reconstruction, which is not too bad considering the information he had. A lot of theropods had the similar bipedal, tail-dragging kind of look to them at the time in that old paleo art. And then in 1944, the museum in Munich that housed the fossils was bombed. Stromer had petitioned the collections manager of the museum to move the fossils because he was afraid they would get bombed. But Stromer was known to have anti-Nazi views, and the collection manager believed the Nazi propaganda, so he didn't listen to him, and then the holotype got lost. And they didn't find any more Spinosaurus fossils until like the 1990s to early 2000s. In the 1970s and 1980s, people started gaining interest again in Spinosaurus. Fragments had appeared in Morocco, Libya, and other parts of North Africa. Baryonyx is another Spinosaurid. It was discovered in 1986, which further perpetuated the bipedal reconstruction of Spinosaurus. Then in 1995, pictures of Stromer's original Spinosaurus resurfaced. 2001 is when Jurassic Park 3 came out with our beloved Spinosaurus. It was controversial, but the new model of Spinosaurus was really popular. Then in 2008, Nizar Ibrahim, a grad student, was in Morocco, and a guy approached him with a cardboard box and offered him some fossils. And then that kind of was it. Then later on, researchers at an Italian museum presented Nizar with a fossil collection. Nizar recognized them and thought back to the man with the cardboard box. And I was like, oh, I have to find him again. So he went back to Morocco, and then after searching and searching, couldn't find the man. He was about to give up. They were sitting in a cafe, and the man walked by, and Nizar went up to him, convinced him to show him where he found the fossils, and they went back and found more stuff. The whole story is really interesting. I listened to some podcasts with Nizar, and I will link them. In 2014, Nizar and his team published their findings, and they were controversial. They further supported the aquatic lifestyle idea. Then in 2020, they published another study based on the tail vertebra they found, which supported this tail shape. They found 30 pieces in sequence with elongated neural spines, and it matched the Spinosaurus remains found in 2014. The efficiency is speculated, but it's pretty safe to say that it was definitely semi-aquatic. That's it. Thanks for watching.